afraid for coming.
What's going on now?
Wow.
So where you blow?
I guess I did. In your subtle?
You know,
Yeah. Check.
if you hear your voice sound away, that mean it working.
Yeah, that work. Fix this. Peace and love, y'all. What's good? Check. Yo, what's
Look,
gone? 1 year
what you
gone.
mean it
See it,
gone?
now. Yeah. Peace and love. Thanks for joining the live. How y'all doing? Gone. Thanks for joining the live. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Anything you touch me a year
Okay.
on. That's a fact. Me can't just use this alone and take off this.
If you want.
Yeah, me no want.
Yeah, you can take it off. You can take it from your ears.
Yeah, and do.
Make it stay so. Remember, you're not there on live with nobody.
Okay. So people them can still hear?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
no must.
So this me want chat show like this.
If you are not match, you will hear them. But you have to put on this. Oh, I hear your sound. Two people, come on.
Peace and love, y'all. Thanks for joining the chat. Y'all know who I be. Educate yourself, then stage yourself.
You have a charger? When the battery down, look, you use it. You plug it in.
Kenny, what up? I look like DMX sister. It's all good, Kenny. I ain't mad at you, man. Remember, the kingdom of everything dwells within. Let nothing outside of you get to you. You feel me? Peace and love, Kenny. It is what it is, man. Peace and love. See that charge here, so. Yeah. Peace and love, y'all. What's good? Hope you're having a fabulous day, fabulous moment. What's good? Muhammad, what's poppin'? How you feeling? Everything all right? Remember, it's all about you feel me? That's a fact. It's all about your avatar. It's all about your well-being. That's a fact. Always remember you come first. Whatever you want to do, Muhammad, you know what I mean? Thanks for liking the live, guys, no doubt. Whatever you want to do, man, you know me, you know my teachings. It's all about you. Knowledge is key. Your avatar come first. Remember, the kingdom of everything dwells within you. So your spirit and your soul live within you. So you got to take care of what comes first. You know what I mean? You got to keep your health intact. You know what I'm saying? That's numero uno. Then physically, you got to make sure no harm comes to the body where your soul and your spirit live. That's a fact. Give thanks, Muhammad. That's a fact. Remember, your soul and your spirit live within your body. So you have to protect your body by all means. And not just from physical danger, but from loving danger, which is you putting in the wrong things into your avatar. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be careful on what you're putting into the avatar. Less process, more real. You know what it is? Word, we just trying to add years to our lives. You feel me? That's a fact. You come first. Be careful how you cross in the street. Be careful how you driving in a car or on a bike. You know what I mean? We got to protect these. We got to protect all this. We don't want to become a burden to no one. You feel me? That's a fact. What I'm teaching you right now is bigger than religion. You know what I mean? What I'm teaching you right now is just pure love for self. Because once you got all that love for yourself, you're going to have love for others easy. But a lot of people don't love themselves. How you know? Just take a good look at them. Listen, if your avatar come first, and when I look at you, I don't see like you doing the best for you and your avatar, then something is wrong. You know what I mean? You got to take care of your avatar. Your avatar is what add years to your life. You got to eat right. You got to sleep right, exercise right. Whatever you do, do it right. That adds years to your avatar. Listen, I come first. Some people be like, yo, you conceited, man. You think it's all about you. Let me see. At the end of the day, it is all about me. I got to make sure I'm up to standard so I can support my family, so I could be there for my children, so I can, you know what I mean, do things for others. If your avatar is damaged, if your body is defective, you could barely be there for yourself. You feel me? Self come first, self everything. You know what I mean? If you can't say you love your family and you love your children if you're not taking care of yourself, that means you're selfish. High blood pressure, diabetes. Come on, you selfish. You know you got loved ones that care for you, and it's like you trying to go faster than you supposed to. That's what it is. You selfish. Self comes first. Knowledge is key. You can walk away from an argument. There's no harm done with an argument. That's just words. Words don't exist. They're an illusion. If someone insults you, you have to give that insult power and energy for it to affect you. You have to build up. Listen, no one is building up the anger in you. You're doing that to give power to something negative. Think about it. A lot of us claim we're strong, but mentally, we're weak. We don't use our powers the way we're supposed to use them. We're supposed to use our powers to walk away from negativity. Tamar, Tamar, what's good? You know what I'm saying? We just act like we about this, but we not. We let words influence us. We let words cause us to. We let the illusion bring us out of our character, bring us out of our godliness. Words which don't exist. Words are an illusion. Look, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Words, ha, ha. It don't twist my arm, break my arm. Words have no effect over me whatsoever. So words shouldn't have no effect over you whatsoever. So when someone insults you, it's up to you to give that insult power, that insult energy. Baby, can you get my drinks out the fridge for me, please? It's down at the bottom. Thank you. That's words are an illusion. You have to give words power for it to affect you. Think about it. Fuck off. What effect? That has no effect on me whatsoever. Fuck off. You're a nigger. You're a cracker. I got it. You get what I'm saying? Words has no effect whatsoever. Think about it. No effect. So don't let words get to you. Don't let the illusion bring you out of your godliness, bring you out of your character. Words are an illusion. You could curse at me all day long until you're blue in the face. If I don't give it power, if I don't give it energy, it'll not affect me whatsoever. There's somebody outside right now in the supermarket, on the block, on the corner, wherever, letting words affect them. That's crazy. Words are an illusion. They don't exist. How could you let words affect you? How could you let someone's words cause you to put hands on them? That means you're mentally not ready. You're mentally challenged. That's what I'm looking for. If someone can say something to you and you put hands on them, you're mentally challenged. Why? Your number one priority in this whole wide world is to protect your avatar. Your soul and your spirit living here. You know how many people doing 25 years to life right now because of words? You know how many people 6 feet under right now because of words? Peace and love. 0160. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people going through difficulties right now in their lives because of words. Oh, he disrespected me. Blah, blah, blah. What was the disrespect? What did you give energy to affect you? What words was it? Because was it specific? What words was it? What words was it? You see what I'm saying? Words, it don't mean nothing. Words are just a form of communication. So if the insult is negative and it's no form of communication that's going to uplift me whatsoever, I'm not giving it no energy. See, a lot of us are mentally challenged because we let words dictate our day. Oh, my boss got me angry. He said something to me and it ruined my whole day. That's an illusion. How can someone saying something to you ruin your whole day? You gave it that much energy? You gave negativity that much power? Talk to me. I don't see words ruining my day. You could come at me with the most disgustingest insults ever. It's not going to affect me one way or the other. I am the ultimate. I have to give your bull, your negativity, energy for it to affect me. And this has nothing to do with religion, because we see a lot of religious people in confrontations. We see a lot of religious people can't keep their mouth. It has nothing to do with religion. It's either you're mentally challenged or I don't know what to tell you, because you let words get to you. You let words cause you to do things you wouldn't normally do. Who has that much power over you? And what word is it that can control you? Is there a word out there that can control you? Talk to me. I'd like to know. Is there a word out there that can control you? See, life is to live. It ain't to die for. Educate yourself, then state yourself. Take a look in the mirror and rate yourself. A lot of people right now not here because of words. A lot of people in prison right now because of words. Words? You mean to tell me you in jail because of words? You mean to tell me your cousin, your brother, your uncle got killed over words? We're mentally challenged like that for real? We let words affect us? Is that possible? Is it possible to let words have a physical effect on my body? How can your word have physical effect over me? I'd have to give it energy. I'd have to give it power. A lot of us are mentally challenged. We let words determine who we are. Yeah. I consider that a challenge. That should be your next big thing. How not to let words get to you. How to ignore the foolery and keep it moving and protect your godliness. That's what we need to do. Let words be what they are, words. Because your number one priority is to protect your physical being. Your soul and your spirit live within you. Your avatar could only take but so much because we are delicate beings. So your number one priority in this whole wide world is to protect your physical being. Your soul and your spirit lives in here. If this get damaged, your soul and your spirit has to move on. Am I right or wrong? If your avatar gets damaged, your soul and your spirit has to move on. So your number one priority is to take care of your physical. Take care of your avatar, your body, your vessel. Why? Because your soul and your spirit live in here. And in order for you to function 100%, your avatar must be intact 100%. See, they didn't teach us this in school. That's why we give everything outside of us all of the validation. And nothing out here deserves any validation whatsoever. I don't need no one validation to do nothing. I am the ultimate. I'm here just like you. Creation completed me just the same way creation completed you. Our job is to keep our avatar intact. I got my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. It takes 2 hands to clap, 2 legs to walk. You need your fingers to pick fruits and other duties in which they perform. So why are you being so careless out there with your avatar? Why are you doing 200 miles per hour on a busy street and you know your avatar is delicate? Unless you want to become a burden to others. I know people right now who can't wipe their ass. I know people right now who can't take a shower by themselves. Whatever you got in this world, you need to walk to it, or you need to stretch for it, or you need to pick it up, or you need to hold it. And what you need to do these things. Listen, some people say I'm conceited, I'm stuck up. Yeah, but it is all about me. I need all the utensils in which creation created me with. It's as simple as that. Let me tell y'all something. Whatever you want to talk about, it's going to lead right back to you. Let's get it. Whatever you want to discuss, it's going to lead right back to you. That's a fact. That's why life is to live. It ain't to die for. You come first. You come before your mother, your father, your children. Because if you're down, who's going to be there for them? Your children going to be taking care of you because you became a burden to them. You have high blood pressure. You have diabetes. You wasn't being righteous to your avatar. You wasn't taking care of your vessel. Now you sicky. You can't be there for your loved ones. They have to be there for you. So your number one priority in this whole wide world is yourself. Then you could be there for others. Then you could take care of your loved ones. Play baseball, basketball with your children. Attend to their affairs. You can't do that if you're in the hospital. Dialysis every minute. High blood pressure every minute because you ain't taking care of your avatar. You got to take care of what comes first. You come first. Your children needs you. They don't need your illness that you're doing to yourself because you're not eating right. You're not doing all the things that you're supposed to do to add years to. Listen, I want to see my grandchildren become adults. It's as simple as that. Ruby, what's good? Ruby Red Rose, it is what it is. Trust me. You come first. You are selfish to those you claim you love if you ain't treating your avatar right. You selfish. You want to become a burden to your children. See, we got it backward. They got us validating everything outside of us, and that's wrong. I come first. I come before everything. Especially if I'm the provider. Oh my. How could I let my loved ones down by eating unhealthy? By being reckless with my avatar, speeding out there, knowing I got loved ones to come home to. I'm selfish. I'm riding on a bike doing 200 miles per hour on a busy street, knowing I got loved ones that care about me. I'm selfish because I'm putting the avatar at risk. And I got my children at home waiting for me. Let's talk about it. Some of y'all ain't ready for this type of knowledge. It causes a problem. It irritates you. Because some of y'all was careless with the avatar. Especially those who go fight wars. Careless. I wish I would go to war for someone else's cause. Nah. Once the problem ain't physical, it's easy to resolve. It's easy to solve. Because no one tried to destroy the house where the spirit and the soul live. So once the problem ain't physical, it ain't a problem, it's an illusion. Remember, I told you so. Because your soul and your spirit lives in your body, lives in your avatar. Am I right or wrong? Your spirit lives in here. Your soul lives in here. If this get damaged, your soul and your spirit has to move on. So your number one priority is to protect yourself. You come first. Ladies and gentlemen, life is to live, it ain't to die for. Life is beautiful. We should all live for each other. We supposed to be living to survive for as long as possible. So we're supposed to be treating the avatar with the utmost respect. You're supposed to be treating your body with the utmost respect. That means whatever you put into the body is going to add years to your life. But we ain't doing that. We don't put the avatar first. We validate and give validation to everything else outside of us. We don't care about the avatar. We don't. Because if we did, we'll be putting the avatar first all the time. We chip, we bruise up the avatar, we scrape up the avatar, we disrespect our bodies like, don't the spirit and the soul live in here? So the same way we treat our bodies is the same way we treat our homes, with the utmost disrespect. We don't respect our bodies to the fullest. We treat our bodies like it don't come first, it comes last. That's the way we treat ourselves. That's the way we treat our bodies, like we come last. That's why a lot of us walking around here now, one arm, no arms, no legs. We ain't really care. I love mines. That's a fact. I love mines. So if you don't love your fingers, if you don't love your toes, if you don't love your ears and none of that, continue being reckless. I love mines. Everything that creation created me with, I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Because everything on my body serves a purpose. Y'all don't hear me though. Everything on our bodies serves a purpose. I am thankful for all of my utensils. See, a lot of us, we didn't put our bodies first. Nope, we didn't. That's why a lot of us out here now walking around. No arms, no legs, no fingers, no this, no that. Because we were very careless with our avatars. Now we become a burden to others. Yeah, we took things for a joke. We put everything else before us. And we end up damaging our avatars. Some of us let words get us in trouble. Words? How do you let words make you put your hands on somebody? How did they control you that way? Tell me. How did you let by someone using their mouth get you to put your hands on them? How did that happen? I keep telling y'all, if the problem ain't physical, you ain't have a problem. If the problem ain't physical, you don't have a problem. Life is to live, it ain't to die for. I see y'all scrolling by, scrolling. It's all good. Y'all ain't ready for this knowledge, I know. But one day you're gonna come on in here and you're gonna realize that what I've been telling you has been always been the truth. Words are an illusion. Don't let words bring you out of your godliness to put your hands on people. You could walk away. If the problem ain't physical, you don't have a problem. You're gonna realize that. If the problem ain't physical, you don't have a problem. Don't let words get you behind bars. Don't let words cause you to go 6 feet under. Because I'm pretty sure me and you know a lot of people behind bars right now because of words. Think about it. He said this to me, so I punched him in his face. Your mental was weak. You could have walked away. Words don't hold no weight over you physically. By someone dissing you with words, it doesn't break your arm, it doesn't break your leg. You can walk away. Words are an illusion, it don't exist. You could come back from words, but you can't come back from someone physically damaging your avatar. You can't come back from that. Remember, your soul and your spirit live within you. So if someone say, fuck you, man, Ray, you could walk away from that. It's easy. But if someone physically try to damage the vessel where your soul and your spirit live, that becomes a problem. Talk to me. If someone tries to damage the vessel where your soul and your spirit lives, it becomes a problem. But words can destroy it. So you can walk away. Yo, you a punk, man. What you want to do? Me? Oh, hell no. Not me. I'm out. Not me. My number one priority is to protect my avatar. I can't take a scratch. Oh, hell no. I come first. You ain't physically trying to do me nothing. I'm out. Once you ain't putting no hands on me words, I'm not even going to entertain your words. So if you disrespect me or insult me, don't look for it back. I'm out. Come on, man. I'm the ultimate. What up, 8945? What's good? Love is love, man. Just teaching the masses that you got to be mentally disturbed to let words get to you. That means you gave energy and power to what was said for it to affect you. You feel me? Words are an illusion, they don't exist. Someone's insult could only affect you if you give it power. Because you can walk away. It's easy to walk away. Once the problem ain't physical, it's not a problem. Think about it. Once the problem ain't physical, it's not a problem. See, a lot of y'all ain't ready for this knowledge. It's way up here. See, I know what it's like to be at low vibration. I used to be there. Always, every minute, low vibration. That's low energy. I don't deal with low energy no more. I'm up here. Once the problem ain't physical, it ain't a problem. Words are an illusion. They don't exist. You have to give words power for it to affect you. That's a fact. You have to give negativity power for it to affect you. I don't care what your religion is or what you believe. You still be in arguments every day. And words are an illusion. You give it power, that's why it affects you. Life is easy, we make it difficult. It's that simple. Life is so easy to the point where you could be happy-go-lucky all day long. There's no way words should affect you in any way, shape, form, or matter. Words can't physically hurt you. I'm sure that 1,000%. Words can't physically affect you, one way or the other. Think about what I'm saying. For you to let someone's words get to you, you have mental issues. See, it's straight talk over here. We living in our powers right now. We living in it. That's my word. You got to live in your powers. A lot of us are not living in our powers. Appreciate that, Baba. No doubt. Respect the love. A lot of us are not living in our powers right now. Words should not be affecting you at all. I don't care what was said or who said it. It don't exist. It's not physically doing nothing to you. A lot of us get into physical altercations over words. 99.9% of physical fights, altercations start with words. We let the illusion become physical. Wow. You hear that? We let the illusion become physical. That's like the tooth fairy turning your tooth into money. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not real. Come on, guys, we're much powerful than that. Words are an illusion. It don't exist whatsoever. Avoid confrontations. It's nothing. It has no effect on the physical. Your soul and your spirit live in here. So by someone cursing you out, it's not breaking or twisting your arm whatsoever. We have to be more powerful than that. Everybody is in trouble because of words. That's crazy. It goes to show you our mental health issues in which we have. Low power mode. Yeah. Peace and love, guys. So as I was saying, we can't let words affect us. It's all an illusion, guys. We can't let words pull us out of our greatness. We are that great. No one's words should be hurting your feelings. Like what? Your soul and your spirit live in here. You're supposed to protect that. So why are you letting words affect you? No doubt, Baba. No doubt. Have a fabulous evening. It is what it is, Baba. For sure. Appreciate you, man. Full joy the rest of your day. Facts, that's right. You validate yourself. You don't owe no one nothing out here. It's all about you. That's a fact. Life is to live, it ain't to die for. I wish I would let someone's words ruin my day. How is that possible? Is it a trick? Are they playing games? How could your words ruin my day? My soul and my spirit live in here. My number one priority is to protect my vessel, my avatar. Your words has no physical effect over me whatsoever. I can walk away. I could even use your slanderous words for words of upliftment and uplift my spirit with your words. That's the power that I got. Let's talk about it. But y'all ain't ready for this type of knowledge. Peace and love. I hope everyone is having a great evening. It is what it is, man. What is it like in your neck of the woods? What's going on? Talk to me. As I'm saying, man, words are an illusion. Don't let it get to you. We don't care about what's being said. Our number one priority is to protect the avatar, protect the body, protect the vessel, protect the house where the spirit and the soul live. A lot of us put the body last. That's why a lot of us running around here now. Remember, you need 2 hands to clap, 2 legs to walk. A lot of us being reckless with the avatar, running around out there, careless with the avatar. Crazy. I'm thankful for my 10 fingers, my 10 toes, my legs, my arms, my elbows. I love me first. A lot of y'all selfish to y'all loved ones. Ain't eating right, dialysis, high blood pressure. Talking about you love somebody. You don't love nobody. You don't even love yourself. You lying. Y'all all lying. Y'all liars. Talk about you love your children. You want to be there for them. You're lying. Because you ain't eating right. You have high blood pressure. You on a dialysis machine because you ain't treating your avatar right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Y'all talk that talk. I know. Y'all talk that talk. Then y'all act like y'all loving when your own religion told you to eat right and you still ain't living right. And then you got the nerve to talk about you love your family, you love your children. You don't love them because you ain't doing your body justice. You dialysis, high blood pressure. How could you love your loved ones and you ain't treating yourself right? What you doing? You don't even love yourself. You're a liar. Don't lie to me. You a liar. You lie to your children every day. You lie to your loved ones every day. I love y'all. And you ain't eating right? You ain't putting your avatar first? You eating more the negative and less of the good? All y'all do is lie every day to the ones you love. Because you don't love yourself. Everybody putting everything else first except yourself. Remember, you come first. If you damage, you can't be there for your children or your loved ones whatsoever. Who you kidding? You got to take care of yourself first. You come before everything. And I mean everything. How you going to be there for your children and you in some hospital? Ladies and gentlemen, you come first. Remember, I told you so. Your number one priority in this world is to protect your avatar. Protect yourself. Eat right. Don't tell me you love your children and you got high blood pressure. Don't tell me you love your children and you got diabetes. Don't tell me you love your children and you ain't taking care of yourself so you could be there for them. Don't tell me you love your family and you ain't taking care of yourself so you could add years to your life to be around them. Talk to me. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I know I got the power to do so. So you selfish. You only claim you love your loved ones. You selfish. You ain't eating right. Prove to me you love those who you say you love. You taking care of yourself? You eating right? Hmm? Talk to me. You claim you love your children. You claim you love your family. So why you got high blood pressure? Why you a diabetic? Why you all these things that is negative? Why? Because you ain't putting yourself first. You eating foolery. You damaging the vessel that you're supposed to take care of to add years to your life. It's that simple. Talk to me. If you come first, right? Think about it this way. If you come first and you want to be there for your children, you want to be there for your grandchildren, why you ain't eating right? Why you ain't doing the things that are right for the body so you could add years upon years to your life? Talk to me. We so caught up out here. We ain't worried about numero uno. Listen, nothing comes before me. Nothing. All right. Nothing in this world comes before me whatsoever. Go ahead. Let me see you put things before you. You could do it if you want. That's a fact.
Daddy just turning me into a hot girl.
We're going on the road now, so you gotta look pretty.
So Akim Tatu.
I do was gonna do
I now see one answer Akim.
like that she gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
She really fool.
If me proceed to disappear, so I just left it as so. Look. See Akim.
Yes, that she let go do.
Alright, our nails, that's an arm.
Yeah. Oh, a long time since.
Alright.
That she let put on.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Now give me back.
And we put history.
Yeah, this one not share the money with nobody. Peace and love, y'all. Even that situation in Minnesota with ICE and that RN doctor guy, nurse guy, I should say, he put his avatar in harm's way. Facts, Baba. Peace and love. So, so what he did was he put his avatar in harm's way. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna continuously to repeat this. You come first. Your avatar, your spirit, and your soul live in here. Same thing with Renee Good. What was her name? Renee Good. She put her avatar in danger. Your number one priority is to protect yourself. Listen, listen. If you want to be around ICE while they doing what they doing, fine. Just stay out of their way. You don't have to be up close in person and in front and center, up front and center in the danger. You don't have to be there like that. If your number one priority is to protect your avatar, why are you putting yourself in predicaments like that where danger or something bad is likable to happen? Come on. Listen, ICE is on a rampage. We all know that. So listen, wherever I know where they at, I'm just stay out your way. That's it. I don't got to be in your way. I got the will to walk away, to leave the area, to get out your way. Come on, y'all. We got to do much better. We're more powerful than that. Think about what I'm saying. We're much powerful than that. It's like we just got this thing to walk into danger. Wherever there's danger, we're going towards it. And we're much better than that. We're much powerful than that. Words don't mean nothing. Every word that was labeled, we gave it meaning. Words don't mean nada. Why are you going to jail over words? Why are you getting yourself killed over words? Like, ladies and gentlemen, like, really? Are we that mentally challenged that we can't walk away? We gotta be much powerful than that. We gotta be able to see the danger and walk away from it. I don't even want to see the outcome. I just want to leave. I don't want to be a part of it. But nowadays, it's like we're seeing the danger and we're running into it. And the avatar come first. My soul and my spirit live within me. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. If your soul and your spirit live within you, your number one priority is to protect you. And you, I'm not talking about the soul and the spirit at this time. I'm talking about you as the body, the vessel. We already know who lives inside. Because if you damage the vessel, those that live inside have to transition. Bye-bye, you're considered dead. Renee Good, dead. That nurse, that nurse guy, dead. You chose to put your own avatars in danger. Why would you do that? Talk to me. Why would you do that? You know the things that occur when a police officer pull you over. Why would you want to put your avatar in danger? DG Animator, what's poppin', man? Of course, man. Peace and love, man. I hope you're having a great evening. It is what it is. Life is to live, it ain't to die for. It is what it is, man. Good to see you. You alright? What's poppin'? How's the weather where you are? You chill? It is what it is, man. No doubt. No doubt. You know me, I'm still here kicking the knowledge, trying to let the masses know that, what happened in Minnesota. It's like everybody is running towards the danger instead of away from it. You know what I mean? We know what ICE out there doing. If your number one priority is to protect your avatar, just stay out of the way. You feel me? Even if you want to be a sightseer, you do everything from a distance. Protect your avatar. People giving away their lives for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, yo. Mm. Gotta protect yourself, man. Peace and love, man. Yo, I was just watching a whole bunch of people letting words get to them. That's, that's my word. That's what I was just watching. People letting words get to them.
She raped my son. I intentionally killed her. I repeatedly punched her on many occasions. My son, I told him to tell me every single thing she did to him. So as she was telling me, he was telling me more and more things that she did. I assaulted her every time he told me what she did to him. By assault, I mean I punched her. I have put a bag over her head till she lost consciousness. Um, I threw hot water on her, scalding hot water from the faucet. You hit her in the head with the wooden stick? Yes, I hit her in her head multiple times, over and over. Was that shortly before she died? That was actually the day before she died and the day she died. Did this happen on or about May 25th, 2014? May 25th is actually the day she died, or the day I killed her. And you said you killed her by putting a grocery bag over her head? Yes, and I do not feel any remorse for what I did to Stoney. So I grabbed Steven, I grabbed a belt, and I put a belt around his neck, and I lifted him up like, do you like how this feels? Being choked with a belt? So I dropped him. I held him up until he lost consciousness as well. You were intending to... No, I did not intend to kill Steven. No, 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 I'm not... Listen to my question. You were intending to inflict serious physical harm, but not kill him. Definitely. Okay. Did you also punch him? Yes, I did. You also hit him? Yes. When you think about it, it's sort of ironic, Seth, because for Alex, they're one of the trickiest parts of this climb.
Yeah, I mean, I know Mark was excited being up there. Oh, no, no, no,
Emily, no! Why? No! When you think about it, it's sort of ironic. I think I'm blood why penetrated.
Gen Z's, I'm sorry. I respect your era of music, but your era cannot compare to the millennials era. Think about it. We had this. I just want to see it run its course all the way through. It would be a great thing for hip hop. Being on this tour and in the right place at the right time. Come on. Time. I'm building my success back on the stage and doing my thing.
Talking with one more for you to get.
It took 70 years for the state of Texas to finally admit they were wrong about a 19-year-old boy who sat in the electric chair and said his final words, "I'm innocent." This is the story of Tommy Lee Walker. I'm Chris, and I dig up the stories that you never knew existed. If you like hidden history, hit all of the buttons. It's easy, and it doesn't cost you anything but time. In Dallas, Texas, 1953, a young white woman named Venice Lorraine Parker was found raped and murdered near a bar.
I don't know how people.
Well, well, well. Snowflakes brushing.
Peace and love. What's good? How's your evening going? Everything great? Peace and love. How's your evening going? Is everything great? Well, I hope everyone is having a great moment because you know we live from moment to moment. They have a saying, we're not promised the next hour. So wherever you at right now, at this moment, cherish the moment. That's a fact. Appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Make sure you treat yourself right. It's all about you. Life is beautiful. Life is to live. It ain't to die for. I mean, there's just so much to explore, but there are times when we're just stuck in our little own environment. You feel me? That's a fact. Let me know what it's like in your neighborhood right now. How is the weather? Talk to me. And remember, you're not having a problem unless it's physical. Everything else is an illusion. It don't exist. That's a fact. Trust me. No, I don't really, ain't a really no such thing. Like, late, latent. Yeah, ain't really no such thing. You know what I mean? It's just way before our time, Tattoo. You know what I mean? We give validation to things, we label things, we name things. So some might say that's what it is. I don't say that. You know what I mean? Just a regular tattoo. Another walk in the park, my G. A member. I'm a member of the universe. You know what I mean? Remember, the universe is in me. I'm a member of the universe. You know what I mean? I reside in my avatar. My soul and my spirit live in here. So I got to protect it to the fullest. That's about it. I'm a member of the universe, my G. But love is love, though. You feel me? Word. What is it like in your neighborhood right now? Is it cold? Is it snowing? Did that snowstorm arrive? Been found out? What? Been found out what? They always say that you've been found out. Found out what? You know, I am everything and everything is me, right? So are you. It is what it is, man. We powerful, my G. We got the will, man. We decide which action we want to take every day we wake. Or should I say, every day we rise, we decide which action we want to take, whether good or bad. So every day we rise, we choose God or the devil. That's the willpower in which we have. You could tell by who's committing crimes, who's doing wickedness. It's us. So we choose which action we want to take every day we rise. So every day you rise, you decide who you want to be. It ain't about being scary. It's a fact. You decide who you want to be every day you rise, whether God or the devil. Look at those who rise and go shoot up a school. Look at those who rise and decide to go rob a supermarket. Look at those who rise or decide to, you know what I mean? Think about it. Of course, I am everything and everything is me. So are you. You know what it is, Leighton. Come on, man. Let's talk about it. It's not like we're in the universe. The universe is in us. And I don't care what they want to call it, a simulation, whatever they want to call it. I'm here. And I'm the most watched right now. Why? Because they keep a close eye on those who become woke. That's a fact. That means you're coming to the point where you're going to know your powers, know your purpose, and remember who you are. You don't want that. And you can only get back to that. The only way back to that is through nature. You got to be more outside. Not outside around the foolery, outside around nature. The foolery ain't taking place deep in nature. The foolery is taking place in the concrete jungle. So if you associate yourself with nature, away from the foolery, you'll see what I'm talking about. Then you pay more attention to self because your spirit and your soul live within you. You feel what I'm saying? I feel you, Leighton. It is what it knowledge is key. You know what I mean? It's a knowledge vibe. I overstand. But life is simple, so my knowledge is simple. It's all about you. Let's break it down. We're going to break it down simple mathematics. When you came into this world, it was up to whoever raised you, whether your biological parents or whatever, who held you in their hand before you could even walk. They were your gods at that point in time to make sure they kept your body intact. You got all 10 fingers, 10 toes, both legs, arms. They were your, you know what I mean? Until now, you became of age where you can take care of yourself. So you got to make sure you keep your avatar intact, both your legs, your toes, your fingers, all that, because you come first. If you're damaged, you can't help nobody. You can't be there for nobody. See what I'm saying? Easy breakdown of life. If you have knowledge of self, you have knowledge of everything else. That's how simple and easy life is. Once you have knowledge of self, you have knowledge of everything else. You're not in the universe is in you. You are the ultimate. Life is simple. You see how I gave you a simple breakdown? They didn't even teach us this in school because they want us to pay attention to everything else outside of us, and everything else outside of us don't even matter. Life flows through us. Your spirit and your soul live within your body, and if you damage your body, what's going to happen? Okay. So who comes first? What comes first? You can't be there for your children if you in the hospital laid up with high blood pressure, dialysis, kidney failure. You can't. So you got to take care of yourself first. People are afraid of this knowledge. Yo, my son, your liquor done? Can I get a little drink? Yo, yo. You get what I'm saying, guys? Wow, that's the way you feel, Leighton. I don't really think so. You know what I mean? But to each his own, though. A lot of people do go out that way, and a lot of people do come in that way. But there are people that go out, no pain at all. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that come in, no pain at all. You feel me? Right now, I give thanks for all of my utensils in which creation gave me. You need two hands to clap and both your legs to walk. Me and you both know people like that right now who can't even, you know what I mean, complete the task of life. A lot of people was careless and reckless with their avatars. Think about it. Going a certain speed they weren't supposed to be going, damage someone else's avatar along with their avatar. We see it every day. That's a fact too. You can't even remember you being in the spiritual realm. Think about it. Can you remember you floating around out there just floating? No. Because why? We were always someone. Mm, that's deep. We were always someone. It's just for us to remember. The Hungry Joe, what's good? You know I'm on life, brother. You know what I mean? That's a fact. For sure, Leighton. Big up yourself too, man. It's all about love, man. You know what it is, man. You the ultimate. Nothing is more important than you. You come before everything. You know what I be on, the Hungry Joe. It's all about life. You know what I mean? You being that superhero who in which you are. Because we all superheroes. We all here to serve that purpose and remember and become woke and realize that self everything will get you to know everything. So the more you know about you, the more you know about others. Simple. 2026 prediction? What kind of... Listen, man. I can tell you this. The only people who are going to survive the 2026 are the ones with the highest level of consciousness, which is love. The highest level of consciousness. You can't be walking around with low energy and vibration like you looking for trouble. Because that's all that dwells down here. You got to let it go. Listen, if the problem ain't physical, you don't have a problem. Think about it. You could come back from words, you could apologize. But if somebody physically put their hands on you and physically damage the house where the soul and the spirit live, it's gonna become a problem. Think about it. Come on, Leighton, you know what I'm spitting is facts. Let's have that conversation. It don't matter. You could come back from words, but you can't come back from physical harm to where your soul and your spirit live. If it gets damaged to the point of no return, you're considered dead. You have to protect your body. It's very delicate. That's why we break bones and lose limbs. Because the most beautiful vessel in the whole wide world, it's still very delicate. So you gotta know self. Once you know self, you scared to get a scratch. You don't want nothing brushing up against you that could probably damage your skin. People don't love themselves, they only talk that way. Game over, even, yeah. That's why we have to tell our children, our brothers and sisters, listen, forget people words. You could ignore that. You never know what mental state someone is in. You could get in a cussing with someone and they could have a gun and a knife on them and you ain't strapped and they get the drop on you. Walk away from words. They don't hold no weight. I don't care what age you are and who you be. Even if you the bully, sometimes you need to walk away because a coward can get a coward hit right in your temple and you finish, bully. So you got murdered by someone who was afraid of you just because you kept being a bully. A coward stab or a coward shot. Walk away. Words don't do nothing. Look, you a punk. See, my arm ain't broke. I just said you a punk. That didn't affect me physically at all. Insults don't bother you. It's an illusion. Words don't exist. They're an illusion. We give meaning to words. Look, picture you being a god for something. How could it bother you? Think about it. You're a god for something. How can it bother you? We are gods for words. We give words meaning. You damn right I agree with that. You survive to see the next day to come up with a strategic plan or move if you choose to take revenge. So you played coward to see another day. You damn right. Come on. Is you out your what? I'm a listen, but let me explain to you where I'm at, Leighton. I'm up here. I'm up there now. Words hold no weight with me. I take your words for upliftment. So whether your words are positive or negative, I just take it to uplift me. So your words have no effect on me. Words are an illusion. You cannot say something to me for me to want to physically put my hands on you. That's the illusion. That means I am mentally fucked up. Because your words didn't do nothing to me or none of my loved ones physically. You didn't break a arm, twist a leg, bend a foot, nothing. The words are empty. You calling me a punk didn't physically harm me. You calling me a sucker didn't physically. This is what we need to tell our children. Listen, when you go to school, words are nothing. Walk away. If you hear someone insulting you, that means he ain't a king or she ain't a queen or they ain't gods. I know people who stand right there and argue to the point where it get physical. How did that happen? Is somebody mentally disturbed? You let words cut you? You gave power to someone else for them to do that, for you to do that? That's what words is. You have to give power. You know how I move? I got love for everyone. I move with so much love that it automatically detects those who are negative. Just by me being happy go lucky, I detect those who are evil, self-righteous, fucked up, mental. I detect all that because I'm not on that level. That's how I move. So much love. So when I move at the highest level of consciousness, it helps me detect the self-righteous, backstabbing, evil, hypocrite, fake, phony. Because I'm going through like this and their energy is not the same. They don't, it's, come on. But when you moving on that low energy, you fall victim. I've seen it. I've been a part of it. Low energy attract low energy. But when you up here, it's hard to attract others up here. So you lonely because you passing through and you like, man, I already lived this type of fuckery ass life, man. I'm not there anymore, man. You see, it's too heavy. I'm going back up here because down here too heavy. You lived that already. You've been through all that. So when you on the highest level of consciousness, which is love, and you going through, you easily detect those who are phony, fake, backstabbing. Because you way up there, man. You ain't got time for their foolery. And you know the foolery, so you don't play a part. You be so happy go lucky, they don't even want to involve you in certain conversation. And that's what you want, because you know what they about. And you don't want them to involve you in the foolish conversations and stuff like that. So you got to stay up here. Highest level of consciousness is up here. It's love. Love. Self-love. Everything is self. Once you know self, you know everyone else. That's how simple life is. You owe nothing outside of you any validation whatsoever. Life is beautiful when you know it to this type of level. You have all the power. No ill insults, none of that can affect you. You have to give energy to it. You have to give power to it. That's what creates the argument. So by you giving energy to the negative, that's what creates the argument. You have the will, you have the power to walk away. You have the will, you have the power to ignore it. Words are an illusion, they don't exist. You give power to it to affect you.
What charge it up?
I don't know, I'm not even see if it charge. And it look like it did not charge. I don't know, and I can't see it. Let me plug it out, unplug it. Oh, look like 21. Yeah, 21%. And that's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. You have to give power to the negative for it to affect you. If you don't give power to the foolery, low power mode. If you don't give power to the foolery, it can't affect you.
No.
Mm. You have to give power to the foolery. Yeah, look for the next charge I see there. What that
You
is.
sure?
Look, this is an iPhone
So
charger.
give me it.
What are the one where with this little
Okay.
as I was saying, words are an illusion.
Alright,
You have to
push it
give
down.
power to it for it to affect you. And thanks for the likes. And we've been seeing this all day, every day. And no matter where we go, we see people in arguments like, really? And they're about to get physical over it. The illusion, which is words. Words have no physical effect on no one. I don't care who you are, and we must pass this on to our children in school. Don't let someone say something out their mouth to affect you or ruin your day. That's not possible. You have to give it energy. You have to give it power for it to affect you in that light. No way. I take any word that come out your mouth and as an upliftment. Thank you. Whether good or bad, I take it and I'm out. Your number one priority is to protect your body, to protect yourself. How could you let words lead you to harm? That's mental balance. Mental is off. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how powerful we are. Why are we doing this to ourselves? We could see where a conversation is going before it even gets there. Can't we stop it?